Good evening, everyone. Peace and blessings to you. Welcome to day 22 of our 64-day challenge focused on creating peace and nonviolence. My name is Reverend Leah Alvarado. I'm with New Thought Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. Today's topic is a fun one. Today's topic is the importance of humor. Yeah, don't we need more humor in our lives? I think we do. Gandhi said, "If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide." Strong statement, but you could kind of get where he's coming from there, given what he went through when he was alive and what he was up against. There's an old saying, of course God has a sense of humor, it created us. Humans are a comical race. We behave like children when we most need to act like adults, and we act like serious, pompous adults when we most need to act like children and laugh at our silliness. Sometimes we become so serious that we forget to see the humor in everything that is around us, especially in our own behavior. The work of peace and nonviolence is a serious subject, but as we begin to work on the parts of ourselves that need to be transformed, we can be loving towards ourselves as we do this. And part of being loving is laughing at ourselves as we fumble our way through this thing called life. None of us came here to do it perfectly. We fall, we brush ourselves off, we get back up, we do it again. We have two choices. Take everything seriously and personally, forgetting that the divine is always present, or take nothing seriously or personally and remembering that the divine is always present, working perfectly through all experiences, all people, and all relationships. When we approach each and every When we approach each and every interaction with no expectations, except that there is an infinite presence and universal law operating through all, attachments fall away, we see the quirkiness and humor of our own existence. Laughter is healing. It's healing to our mind, to our body, to our spirit, and having a sense of humor is critical if we want to enjoy life and live it fully. So I put some questions in the chat. Hi, Dennis. Thanks for being here. I see you there. So our questions today, how can I bring more of a sense of humor into each day? Just like anything, if we look for things to be happy about, to bring us laughter and joy, well, interesting thing happens, then we find more things to be joyous about. It's the way it works. It's just the way it works. And so, we've gone through a lot in the last 11 months, 12 months, almost a year. We've gone through a lot as a country, as a planet, and it's easy to focus on all the heaviness of the world. But humor is also there. It's also possible, right? To laugh. There's some amazing things out there on YouTube, and just Carol Burnett as an example. We watched some Carol Burnett old clips of the Carol Burnett show, and if you're old enough to know who Carol Burnett is, oh my gosh, highly recommend going back and watching, especially when Tim Conway, oh man, funny stuff, funny stuff. We all need to laugh. And it's fun to laugh at ourselves, we make mistakes, we're not perfect, and that's okay. And to just laugh at our silliness, laugh at the cat who's meowing in the background that wants to go out right now, and I'm not going to let him out. He's just going to have to wait. Just have to wait, Jinx. Just hold on. The next question, and there's my partner, Greg. Hi, Greg. Letting him out. Our next question, how can humor support me as I commit to the path of peace and nonviolence? The subject matter of peace and nonviolence can be so heavy, can be so serious. But how can humor support us as we commit to that? How can it support us? Yeah, we can laugh. We can laugh at things. We can always find things to laugh at, and it's good. It's good for our soul. It's good for our being. Our affirmative statement today. Let's say that together. Let's affirm some great things for ourselves and our lives. Today, I agree to add more silliness and laughter into my life. I will look for the humor that lies beneath the apparent drama, not laughing at others, but at my own expectations and attachments. This is the path to nonviolence. So let's just close our eyes for a moment and just dropping into our heart and just feel the smile come across your face as you just think about humor and laughter and joy. And just allow the joy that is there to bubble up within you. Just feel that. Joy is such a wonderful experience. It's such a wonderful experience for us as human beings. And I really don't think we give ourselves permission to experience that to its fullest enough. And really commit to yourself right now as we're sitting here in this moment to make a commitment to yourself to find things that are joyful, to find things that make you laugh, that bring that joy and humor into your life, and to let go of the seriousness and the heaviness. And I'm not saying ignore that, and I'm not saying push that part away. But sometimes we can get so immersed in it with the news and all that is going on in the world that it weighs us down. And so let's all commit to bringing more laughter and humor into our lives, into our beings. Taking a deep breath. And just feel that joy. Just taking a few moments in the silence to feel that joy. Taking one last deep breath. And I'm just knowing that we are taking this joy into the rest of our evening, blessing us, knowing that it is a healing. It is a healing for our bodies, for our minds, for our spirit. What a joy it is to be alive. What a joy it is to be able to take a breath. What a joy it is to laugh. And so let's all find something to laugh about this evening. Thank you all for being here. Such a blessing to be sharing this time with you. Let peace begin with you. Have a blessed night. Until we meet again tomorrow night, same time, same place for day 23. Namaste. Dennis, I like that. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.